What is up, fellow gamers and peripheral acquisitionists? Welcome back to 5W Tech. I feel like some of my most appreciated videos are the budget peripherals, and that's why I've decided to review another budget best bang for your buck keyboard, except it's wired this time. And I hate wired. So it's no surprise to us that Redragon is a sort of budget entry-level company that's deep dived into the peripheral game, producing some decent stuff and all the way to some not so decent stuff. If you saw my review of the Redragon S107 keyboard and mouse combo, then you'll know that I wasn't very pleased with the product. For about 30 bucks, you were getting a mechanical feel-like gaming keyboard, a mouse, and a mouse pad. So yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Is it? Either way, today I decided to pick up one of their true mechanical keyboards, and to see what the difference is, I'd like to introduce to you the K552KR wired mechanical keyboard from Redragon. Like always, we'll break it down into the 5 categories, and a small conclusion-y poo at the end, on whether I like the product or not. Let's get started. Number 1. What the hell is it? The Redragon K552KR is a wired mechanical gaming keyboard with Utemo red switches and a 10 keyless design that's simple and functional. I have the rainbow version, which is kind of like RGB, except you have no control over the colors. It's also several dollars cheaper than the RGB version, and I wanted to opt for the most budget version possible. With individually backlit keys, the K552 easily competes with keyboards at twice its price. Unfortunately, the keyboard is pretty bare bones when it comes to extra features. The included Utemo red switches are a great choice for gamers, but it's not the best for typists. However, given its budget price, it's still a good option for those looking for a gaming mechanical keyboard with good performance. Number 2. Build quality. The build quality of the Redragon is surprisingly good for its price, and it feels really solid and heavy. The keyboard case is entirely plastic, so no premium materials here. Honestly, you shouldn't be expecting more at this price point. The case is made entirely of matte black plastic and is plenty sturdy for regular gaming and even some rage gamers. The backplate is made of brushed aluminum and is the contributing factor to the overall weight of the keyboard, which comes in at just under 2 pounds. So overall, the keyboard is rigid with no weak spots. It's well built, and I can easily say that it surpasses several other keyboards that cost 3 times more. Last thing to point out in this category, the cable is rubberized and feels strong, but it's not detachable. So if something or someone chews through it at any point, then you're out of luck with cord replacement. Higher quality keyboards generally have detachable cables similar to wireless keyboards. But again, when investing in budget equipment, certain corners have to be cut in order to stay budget. Number 3. Keycaps and Layout. The Redragon K552KR uses Utemo red switches that are similar to Cherry MX Reds. The red switches are by far the quietest and most linear. They are not the best for typing since they have no tactile bump, but they're the best choice for gaming. I personally prefer brown switches over all others, but it's really dependent on your usage. The keycaps are made of ABS. I would have preferred PBT, but hey, it's budget, so ABS will have to do. Stability on the keys is good, but the spacebar has a slight wobble to it. This is probably due to lower quality stabilizers being used on the larger keys. As I said before, the typing noise on this keyboard is fairly quiet. So if you're in an environment that requires some hush-hush, then red switches are probably the best choice. Remember, red switches are more popular with gamers because they respond faster and require less force to hold down a button. Game on! So with an 87 key layout, it makes it a good contender for gaming. It's not big, it's not small, leaving you with the F buttons for functionality and semi-functional media keys. It has no programmable keys, no macro keys, no wheel, no USB pass-through, no numpad, but comes equipped with a Windows key lock, because, you know, shit can happen. Overall, no complaints here. Number 4, performance and ergonomics. Meh, I feel like combining these two categories together. Let's just call it performonomics. So the keyboard can sit in 2 positions, legs up and legs down. Its minimum incline is about 4 inches, and with the legs up, it reaches 8 inches. The K552 has a fairly tall profile, which may require a wrist rest for optimal comfort. However, it doesn't come with one, so you're on your own with that. Honestly, I've never used wrist rests in my life, and after so many years of gaming and keyboarding, my wrists are still doing fine. But to each their own. The K552's latency is okay. It's a little bit too high for a gaming keyboard. It may not be suitable for competitive reaction-based games, but it shouldn't pose problems for more casual gamers. But in all honesty, 8 out of 10 gamers probably wouldn't tell the difference. I myself couldn't tell, since I classify myself as a casual gamer. Number 5, lighting. So contrary to popular belief, this version of the K552 is not RGB. Yes, it has multi-colors, but that doesn't mean it's RGB. More like rainbow backlit, which means a lot of colors but no user defining and color selection. It just sort of appears and does what it wants, like a rainbow. It has several options for the backlit functions. You can adjust backlit brightness, breathing speed, backlighting direction, and add other lighting effects like steady on, touch on, gaming on, slide left and right, slide diagonally, running snake, and spillover effects. Personally, I like solid color with steady lights on, always. What's your favorite setting? Let me know in the comments what you guys like your keyboard to do. This is also a good time to mention that the K552 has no downloadable software and no programmability, no on-keyboard memory, and no profile settings. It's raw, mechanical, wired, backlit keyboard. Enough said. So there you have it. If you lasted this long, you might as well listen to my opinion of the K552 pros and cons. What I really like about this keyboard is the price. It's pretty damn cheap for a mechanical keyboard with Utemo switches. It has good implementation of red switches since it's a gaming keyboard. It has surprisingly good build quality, a small footprint on your desk yet still having 12 function keys, good lighting options, and an 18-month warranty. What I don't like about it is that the USB cable is not detachable. You only get one option for the red switches, and the last thing, which is purely personal, is the massive Redragon logo on the right-hand side. I don't like seeing branding stick out that much on my tech. Oof. But all in all, I think this is a good buy for sub $40 mechanical keyboard. It's a good entry-level keyboard and probably a gateway into buying more expensive shit later on down the road. If it lasts you longer than 3 years, then you'll probably keep using it until it disintegrates. If it craps out on you right after warranty, well, then you haven't spent that much money on it and you can just buy one of its competitors as a replacement. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Redragon K552 keyboard. If you have more questions, drop it down below in the comment section and I'll be sure to reply back. Also, Redragon, if you're watching, it's time you reach out to me and send me something higher tier to review. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you the next time. Laters.